Sponsors include University Health, BSN Sports, Aftershock Truck Equipment, Mark Oak Ford, the Tom Eagle Club featuring Sweetwater Tap House, Firestone Tavern, and Fort Brick. Service Master Game, the State Bank, Paramount Healthcare, Marco's Pizza, Friends Office Supply, Metro Shrimping, Genesee Nutrition, Mark and Peter Taylor, and Alumni Varsity. We thank our 2025 corporate sponsors. The NAIA Championship Program of our students, coaches, officials, and fans to demonstrate all time to encourage your truly needs in the competitive arena. Please refrain from using profanity to support your team. The NAIA encourages respect between opponents and sportsmanship in all contact. We thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Coach Marv Holberg Report inside the Carl H. Community Center for today's Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference basketball game. The visiting Indiana Tech Warriors and your finest college yellow jackets. And those who are American and those who have fought to achieve the Tech freedom. We ask everyone please rise for Luger hats and honor America with our national anthem. We begin with the starting lineup for the Warriors. At guard, I play the sophomore, Warren Lynch, number 0, Ryan Ford. At guard, I play the junior from Raleigh, number 2, Johnson White. At guard, I play the senior from Dublin, Ohio, number 3, Taylor Ferguson. At guard, I play the junior from Raleigh, Illinois, number 11, Jordan Johnson. And guard, I play the sophomore from Ashland, Kentucky, number 21, Jaden Gold. The Warriors are not assisted by Tyler at the play from Leo Bay. And now let's turn around for your final college yellow jacket. At guard, across the floor, sophomore from Cleveland, Ohio, number 3, Taylor Haynes. At guard, across the 15 from East Ohio, number 11, Harry Morales. At guard, across the sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 12, Morgan Crow. At forward, across the 11 sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 20, Jordan Ware. And at forward, across the 11 freshman from Columbus, Ohio, number 21, Leon Houston. Your roads are represented by head coach Courtney P.A. and assisted by Skylar Esquivel.
And you heard the announcements of the starting lineups from PA announcer Gene Sugg. Just about ready to go here from the Wiener Center. It is WAC women's basketball on this Saturday afternoon as the Yellow Jackets of Defiance College, 3-9 overall, still looking for their first win in conference play at 0-6, entertain nationally ranked Indiana Tech. The Warriors, number 22 in the country, come in at 8-3 overall and 5-1 in the WAC. Ray Roberts with you, flying solo this afternoon. Jim Bellamy will be back with me hopefully here in a couple of weeks as we're going to get a little bit of a break following this one. Jackets are actually going to be off for 2 weeks following their contest tonight as Indiana Tech will win the opening tip, and we are underway. Trying to get the basket inside. Settle for a pull-up jumper for score is going to come from Taylor Covington, the senior guard from Dublin, Ohio. The Warriors of Indiana Tech with the early lead. You heard the starting lineups. Defiance with a small change in their starting lineup today as Shawnee Little not getting the call. It's like just 9 healthy players for Defiance today. Good cut to the basket for Taylor Haynes, unable to get it. Warriors get the miss. They're going to look to push. Get a good pass to the inside, kick out. Now extra pass out to the wing. 3-ball on its way is up and good as Covington's got the first 5 of the afternoon. All Warriors so far, 5-0. Indiana Tech with the lead minute into this one. This is an Indiana Tech team, top 10 nationally defensively. It's a Defiance team that has picked up the scoring a little bit, up to 62 points per game, including 111 earlier this season in a win of Grace Christian. There's one off the mark. Rebound out to Durbin Thomas. Thomas gets the lob ahead, and the pass is good for Ryan Moore. And the Warren, Michigan sophomore will score. And it's a 7-0 start for Indiana Tech. Haynes comes around to the wing right side, tries to get a screen. Instead fires a pass to that left side. There's Morgan Crow. Crow along the baseline, tough off-balance shot is no good. Jaden Gulley gets the miss. Gulley with the pass ahead. Nice job of athleticism. Hang on to that one for Moore. Ball's knocked out of her hands. We'll take a look at the replays. Indiana Tech will hold on to the pumpkin. See it knocked out of the hands by Taylor Haynes. Lob into Gulley. Gulley with a handoff. Well, she'll get the basketball back. As the Warriors make an effort to look inside. Right now it's 4 around the perimeter, and there's the entry pass. This one's knocked away. It's going to stay with Indiana Tech. 10 left on the shot clock, 7:51 left to play this opening quarter, and it looks like Defiance College will use a quick timeout. So we can tell you that our game tonight is brought to you by Mercy Health. Mercy Health is a proud sponsor of Defiance College Athletics. Mercy Health offers high-quality health care you need and the compassion you deserve. Our expert doctors, nurses, and caregivers are committed to helping you be well in mind, body, and spirit. We're also brought to you by BSN Sports, providing all of your Defiance College gear. We remove the hassles related to purchasing uniforms and equipment and spirit wear and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives on the field. Visit the Defiance College Sideline Store at DefianceAthletics.com. Take a look at the standings right now in the WAC heading into play today. Indiana Tech in a virtual tie game, even in the loss column, a game under it in the win column with Lords and Rochester Christian. You see Defiance still trying to get that first win in WAC play. The good news is, again, after this one today, they are off until January the 3rd when they will travel to UM Dearborn. You see UM Dearborn just a half a game up of Defiance on the standings. And follow that one will be a game against Madonna, also just a half game up on Defiance in the standings. So the Jackets trying to make it through this one, and then possibly 2 winnable games as you see the upcoming schedule. So this just one of 2 games going on in the WAC today. Madonna and St. Francis being played in about an hour from now, and then everyone will get the Christmas week off, and everyone picks up action the following weekend. That is everyone except for the Yellow Jackets, who will play. This will be their final game of 2025. Offensive rebound off the miss on the inbound is going to lead to a foul, and we will see Ryan Moore head to the free throw line for the Warriors. DC foul's going to go on Kayla Houston, her first, team's first. So Ryan Moore, this leading scorer at 15.8 points per game at the charity stripe. She is a 66% free throw shooter, coming in 44 of 67 on the year. No problem with that first one. Now the second one is airborne. That one is good as well. 9-0 run so far for the Indiana Tech Warriors. They've got the early lead here inside the Wiener Center. Allie Mowen at the wing looking inside, can't find anything. She'll get the basketball back from Crow. Entry pass comes inside her. Haynes had to dribble off her foot. Ball ends up in the arms. I believe that was Crow. It's a little short. Goalie's got the miss, and now she'll bring it into the front court for the Warriors. Over to Covington. Covington got this team started first couple of baskets. Lob passes over the top, out of bounds. It's a turnover, and the Yellow Jackets will have the basketball. Jackets will inbound into Haynes, who crosses the timeline. Just over 7 minutes left to play. Looks like fans still filing in here for this one. Just a single game again. These two men's teams met earlier in the week. Tough game for Defiance College as they held Indiana Tech, a high-scoring Indiana Tech team, to about 20 points under the season average. We're going to take a look at the replay. This ball that is poked away. Jackets will inbound, still 20 left on the shot clock, looking for their first points of the afternoon. Inbound, tossed out to the wing for Haynes. Taylor, free throw line extended, able to get to the basket, high off the window, puts it up and in. Jackets able to get on the scoring column, now down 9-2. As you see on our Defiance College scoreboard, Haynes nearly had a steal. There's a good pass inside, holding the ball high is Gully, who's able to get the bucket. She's up to, that is actually her first basket, has an assist earlier. A look inside, able to score for Defiance is Jordan Wynn. Now Indiana Tech again attacking, a little up and under move, reverse layup is good from Madison Weiss. The junior guard from Albion, Indiana, the transfer from Siena Heights, makes it a 9-point lead for the Warriors. Still nearly 6 minutes left in this opening quarter. Crow from the corner picks up her dribbles, going to need some help. This one comes back up top. 5 on the shot clock for Houston. A little crossover move into the lane. That one's going to miss the iron. That one hits the bottom side of the backboard. And officials will rule a shot clock violation since no one was in possession of the basketball. Jackets will make another change as Azariah Smith will check into the lineup. Had just 9 players in warm-ups today, did Defiance, through the pregame. That's been the number the last couple. Look in the paint. That one just a little too strong for Gully. Jackets had the look in transition. Trying to go up and over her defenders. Houston couldn't get it to go. Houston trying to get the steal. Ball still in the backcourt. Tech crosses the timeline halfway through this opening quarter. Thomas got the entry pass, gets the call back in the lane. Her runner's no good. Tipping the rebound to herself as Moore. Ball's going to end up heading out of bounds where Indiana Tech will maintain. So it looks like the Warriors will make a change as Avery Collins, a sophomore guard from Blissfield, Michigan, checks into the lineup. Covington will do the inbounding. She's now got the basketball in her hands, top of the key. Sends a pass up over the top. 3-ball, a little too strong. Good long rebound out for the Jackets. Mowen with it, crosses the timeline. Crossover move. Mowen at the free throw line, needs some help. She's going to find Smith as they swing it around to the wing right side. Houston, she'll let fly. Long threes, no good. Rebound out to Covington. Covington, still with that dribble, pulls up from the baseline. That might have been partially blocked. The offensive rebound in for Moore. That one was knocked away from behind. Ball's out of bounds. It's going to belong to Defiance. The Jackets get a good stop defensively. We're going to take a look at the replay. Saw Haynes there, number 3, try to come up and knock it away. Looks like Houston had the rebound, then the ball was knocked out of her hands. Jackets will get this one as we cross the 4-minute mark of this fast-moving opening quarter. Indiana Tech helped out by an early 9-0 run. They have kept that 9-point lead so far. Now they get the turnover. They've got the basketball in the front court. Weiss at the wing sends it around to the right side. Ball end up in the corner. Covington couldn't find anything. They'll reverse it. 3 balls, no good. Long rebound out to the Jackets. Trying to push with numbers. It was a 2-on-3. Ball was poked away from behind. Here's a lob ahead for Covington. Gets a defender in the air, and she'll get up and score the bucket. Covington with about half of the Indiana Tech points so far. She's got 7 of the 15. Now the Jackets trying to answer on offense, and we will get a tie-up is the call. So we're going to take a look at the replay, the drive here from Azaria Smith. Looks like, I believe that was Collins, number 23, able to reach in and get her hand on top of the basketball. As Defiance is going to make a substitution here, as looks like Allie Mowen will check back into the lineup. Looks like Santeza Thomas also checked in, number 30 for the Jackets. Now she's trying to get position. Got the lob on the inbound. Had it poked away. Wynn will save it, but unfortunately it goes right to an opposing player. And a travel is going to be called on the other end. This falling down was Jacqueline Cruz, number 13. See the replay. Cruz just lost her footing. Now Indiana Tech challenged the inbound. Looks like they'll back out of the pressure defense. We get under 3 minutes to go in our opening quarter. Smith has the basketball, picked up her dribble. Long entry pass comes inside. Shots up no good. Put back does go that time. Good effort sticking with it for Jordan Wynn. Wynn's got 4 of the 6 so far for the Jackets. Good ball movement. Here's one high off the glass. No good, but we'll get a whistle on the foul. It looks like Jacqueline Cruz, the redshirt sophomore from French Lick, Indiana, will head to the free throw line. Jackets continuing to shuffle players in. As Kayla Houston checks back into the lineup, and Wynn will sit down. First toss from Cruz is good. Cruz at the year is averaging 5.5 points per game, just 10 of 14 from the free throw line. Second one a little too strong, splits the pair, but an offensive rebound. Second chance now for the Warriors, who lead this one by 10. Wait for the lob inside, couldn't find anything, so they'll go with a straight on 3, and it's good for Covington. Covington already in double digits here in this opening quarter with 10. She again comes in their second leading scorer at about 15.5 per game, right along with Ryan Moorer. Defiance left to inbound from side court. Minute 59 left to go in our opening quarter. See that on our Defiance College scoreboard. Mowen around a screen, pulls up from the angle, can't quite get it in. Rebound grabbed by the Warriors as they look to push in transition with Gully. Gully, a good bounce pass. Now there's a wraparound pass on the baseline. It's going to lead to a foul. It looks like Ava Smith is going to go to the free throw line. Smith, number 25, foul's going to go on Thomas. That's her second, team's third. Smith at the line. First toss is good for the sophomore from Woodburn, Indiana. Ava Smith, who's 7 of 10 from the free throw line on the year, knocks down a 2 with no trouble. Adds on to that Indiana Tech lead. It's been all Warriors so far, 21-6, and now we're going to hold up a play. Looks like the shot clock did not start on time. It appears both clocks did not start on time, so one of the officials on top of that one. Run a couple seconds off the clock, down to a minute 33 to go in this opening quarter. Jackets, a lot of movement. And travel is going to be the call. It's Jordan Wynn. He saw the jump stop to catch the pass and slipped down. Never went all the way to the ground, used her hand to keep her balance, but called for the travel once she got back up. So the Warriors will get this following the turnover. Jackets trying to get active defensively. Long two from the wing. That one just rims out. Rebound is deflected out of bounds. Officials will gather and say that it will be DC ball. Just over a minute left to go in this opening quarter. We'll get a hold up here as looks like a shoe will need to be relaced. Now it looks like everyone's good. So Jordan Wynn gives the A-OK to the official that the shoe's been properly tied. Under a minute left to go, opening quarter in this one. Mowen picks up her dribble at the volleyball line, needs some help. Comes up top of the key, trying to drive to the basket, a little contact, no call for Morgan Crow. Now Indiana Tech gets this one back. They're working around the perimeter. Comes back out to the wing for Ritchie. Ritchie sends it back to that left side. Trying to get the entry pass. Instead, it'll open the baseline. And the drive and score good for Avery Collins. Shot clock turned off. Down to 14 to go in the quarter. Haynes trying to find something. Loose ball goes into the corners. Mowen for three off the heel of the iron. And that is how our opening quarter will end. All Indiana Tech so far. Warriors lead 23-6. We'll take a timeout here in the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
At Genesee Nutrition, it's our mission to support athletes like you with clean, powerful nutrition.
As a collegiate athlete myself, I know what it takes to perform at your best. That's why we created a protein bar. It doesn't only taste good, it's actually good for you too.
Packed with 20 grams of protein, our bars help you recover faster, build muscle, and stay strong. Just what every student athlete needs. Grab a bar and live your life. Healthy, active, happy.
The value of champions of character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
23-6 Indiana Tech in front of Defiance College after one quarter of action. You see the Warriors 50% from the floor, and that opening quarter going 8 of 16. Meanwhile, Defiance struggled going 3 of 14, including missing both of their three-pointers. Indiana Tech also 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Jackets yet to get an attempt. 5 turnovers for Defiance, plus 5 in rebounding for Indiana Tech. That's how the team stats played out in that opening frame of basketball. See the individuals again. Taylor Covington already in double digits. 10 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Jordan Wynn led the Jackets in that opening quarter, 4 points. So she's got 2 of the 3 made field goals for Defiance as we get set for quarter number 2. Defiance applying a little bit of pressure at midcourt. The Warriors able to get the inbound in. They go right to their leading scorer today, Covington. Her runner is no good. Jackets come away with it. Wynn picked up her dribble. Pass off to the wing was nearly poked away, but Haynes able to get it. Here's Taylor Haynes. Haynes had it knocked away. She's going to hit the deck, but Crow picks it up on the baseline. Her pass back up to the wing is going to be taken away. Now we'll get a whistle, and a foul's going to go on Defiance. This is going to go on Smith. The way things work in basketball, you throw the pass away, try to atone for it, and you end up committing the foul. Now Indiana Tech being patient. One player inside. There it is. High off the window. Good pass, but goalie misses the attempt. Rebound ends up out of bounds, and it looks like the Yellow Jackets will come away with it. Defiance trying to put an extended run together, at least trying to put some baskets together. Coming off a loss at UNOH last Saturday, 95-47. There's a look inside and a score for the Yellow Jackets. So Smith gets the bucket. A baseline drive, and triple teamed, able to get rid of the basketball. Ball goes into the corner, high arcing three. That one hits the side of the iron. Jordan Wynn right there for the miss. Wynn able to bring this one into the front court, flips a pass over to the wing right side for Crow. Morgan lets fly from deep, tried to bank it in a little too strong. Goalie's got the miss. Goalie offers a one-handed pass into that left side. Now Covington from deep buries the triple. Covington already nearing her average, and now officials held up play for a moment. Is there a blood issue? So we see Jaden Goalie, number 21 for Indiana Tech, there at the end of their bench being looked at. I don't know if maybe a cut had broken open. And saying maybe bleeding from the mouth as training staff's getting together. But with her on the bench, we'll continue on here. 8 minutes left to go, opening half. It's been all Indiana Tech. Number 22 Warriors trying to stay with the front runners in the WAC this afternoon. 5 left on the shot clock. Straight on three is good. Hurried shot, but no problem. Mazaria Smith knocks it down. She's got 5 as the Jackets reach double digits with 11, but they're down 15. Covington misses. Rare miss for her, but an offensive rebound out for Cruz. Cruz back to Covington. Little push off, gets to the free throw line. Can't get that one to go. And we'll get an over a back call coming here on Ryan Moore. Take a look at the replay. You're going to see number 0 in black. Gonna get up and over after it looked like Morgan Crow had positioning. Jackets now bring the basketball into the front court. This one comes over to the right side. Houston thought about the 3. Now to Haynes. Taylor, a little crossover, gets the jump stop to the basket. She'll get in and score. It's got the bench fired up a little bit. Jackets put back-to-back baskets together. Still down 13 here with 6:50 to go. 3 on the other end. That one's no good. Good box out, long rebound. Everyone was busy boxing out. No one went for the pumpkin before finally Defiance comes away with it. Smith to Haynes. Haynes trying to get some movement, yelling at her teammates from the center circle. Got a screen. Here's Smith. 8 to shoot. Smith will lose. Oh, she's going to be called. We're going to get a foul. Lost her footing. You're going to take a look at the replay. It looks like the feet got tangled up. Defender leaning in on her a little bit, and that's going to be the foul. It's going to go on Jacqueline Cruz. Her first, team second of this second quarter. Jackets will inbound and reset the shot clock to 20, or 6:18 to go in the half. Houston sends it over to Mowen. Mowen at the wing gets the entry pass inside. Here's Houston. Back to Mowen, sets her feet. Corner 3 is good. Great inside-out movement out of the Jackets. Leads to the three-pointer. Defiance has put a run together. Jackets have this lead down to 10. Now wraparound pass on the baseline. A good one, but off the heel of the iron. Jackets get the miss, playing some inspired basketball the last couple of minutes. It's Kayla Houston Houston all the way to the basket. Can't get the runner, trying to fight for the rebound, but it's grabbed by Moore, and now we'll get a whistle in the backcourt. And it looks like a foul coming against the Yellow Jackets as we take a look at the replay. Try to get the poke away. It's going to be on Jordan Wynn, her first, team second. Now we'll see the Yellow Jackets on defense. Indiana Tech still working it around the perimeter. Try to get the entry pass inside. So Durbin Thomas, number 11 for the Warriors looking. Shot clock down to 5. They'll go for a long three. No good. Long rebound comes out to the Warriors, and they'll get a reset. Jackets continuing that defensive pressure. Ball's loose. It's going to be picked up by Taylor Haynes. Haynes drawing a double team momentarily. A little hesitation. Now bumped to the baseline. Spins. And we'll get a tie-up. Arrow's going to stay with Defiance. See if we can see it here in our replay. Haynes spins, and you see it right there. Good work from our cameras as Avery Collins able to reach in and tie it up. And with the stoppage, it's going to lead to a timeout here. 4:55 to go in our opening half. Game this afternoon is brought to you by Sweetwater Chop House, which is located on Eagle Rock Golf Club. Open to the public 7 days a week. This is the spot for celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, company parties, or if you're just in the mood to come out and enjoy a mouth-watering meal and amazing signature drinks. The focus for Executive Chef Aaron Weibel is to maintain a scratch kitchen, preparing everything daily from sauces to breads, utilizing local area farmers for fresh vegetables, and using our on-site herb garden. We take great pride in providing each of our guests a wowing experience. We're also brought to you by Aftershock Kart and Equipment. We are your one-stop shop for karts. We sell and service Yamaha, E-Z-GO, and Club Car. We have stock and custom karts, new and used karts, and a full line of accessories. We can build a kart to your specific needs. We also offer financing through Yard Card with rates as low as 3.99%. Stop by our indoor showroom or give us a call. We look forward to hearing from you for all of your karting needs. And while we're at it, we might as well also mention Mark Moats Ford. At our dealership in Defiance, we strive to provide you a top-notch service that no one else can offer. Whether you're a new or returning customer, you're going to be treated fairly and welcomed by our friendly staff. We believe in a family atmosphere, and that's because Mark Moats Ford has been family-owned for over 100 years. A good run for the Jackets here. Get this one back to 10, 26-16. Indiana Tech still in front, 4:55 left to play in our opening half of basketball. .21 on the shot clock for Defiance. They'll inbound. You see it right there under their basket. Shoot it up top of the key. Here's Wynn. Wynn with a handoff for Smith. Azaria wanted a little movement, wanted a screen. She gets one from Mowen. Allie staying in the corner. That ball nearly went out of bounds. Good job, Kayla Houston, to keep it. Now shot clock at 3. Long three put up. That one does hit the iron. Houston's going to try to save it. Does. It's going to go right to Moore. More than double team. Tries to step through it. Somehow it's kept. Now it's ripped away. It maintained possession. But finally, ripping the ball away was Wynn. Wynn can't quite get the bunny, and we're going to get a whistle, and it looks like Indiana Tech is going to manage to save a possession with a timeout here. Lots of confusion at the end of this one. You're going to see a kick. That's what I think Defiance coaches are a little upset about, and officials are still going to discuss this one. I think they might be discussing where an inbound is going to be at, and now this is going to involve all 3 of the officials. We're going to keep this one right here until we figure out what exactly is going on. Right now, it's Indiana Tech was assessed or given a timeout. They called one, trying to maintain possession. I believe the officials did not see what would be assessed as a kicked ball. on the loose ball. See Wynn with the shot. No good. Rebound comes out. And then that one is off the, I guess, lower leg. Not really kicked, but you've seen kick balls called worse in the sport of basketball. At that point, didn't see it there, but at that point, that is where the Indiana Tech bench asked for a timeout. Now officials are going to look and see if there was possession. So we're going to go and discuss this, and it looks like it may be utilizing our replay. See Garrett Mansfield now pulling up the broadcast. Hopefully the sound's turned down. And now they're going to take a look. So while they take a look at the replay, we want to tell you that our game today is brought to you by Service Master by McCann. Keeping Defiance College in pristine condition does more than create a good first impression. It also boosts productivity, keeps your employees safe and healthy. At Service Master by McCann, we understand how important a clean and safe environment is, and our cleaning experts work tirelessly to provide customized cleaning and disinfecting services to offices, businesses, healthcare facilities, and other spaces throughout Defiance. Service Master by McCann might be called on to clean some of this up. See Coach PA now involving herself in the conversation with the officials. Teams have been asked to stay on the floor, so timeout has not yet been granted. And that is the issue, is Coach PA thought there should be, I believe, a kicked ball. And that is what we are discussing on the floor. And it is going to be ruled Indiana Tech basketball. Right now, no timeout given, so looks like we're just going to be a friendly play on. All for naught. Indiana Tech with the basketball. Here's the pass over the top. Covington from deep. Can't get the three. Another offensive rebound pulled down by the Warriors. They'll get a second opportunity. Collins wanted to go inside. Couldn't find anything. Now to Gully. Gully will give to Covington. Covington does get the lob. Here's Gully. That one, it looked like was deflected, but we'll get a whistle and a foul. Call's going to help Tech. 2 on the shot clock. And it looks like it's going to lead to a couple of free throws. Jaden Gully, the sophomore from Ashland, Kentucky. We'll go to the charity stripe. First one is good. It's Jaden Gully, third on the team, 9 points per game. Looked a lot better than a 39% free throw shooter on that first one. Missed the second one, but yet another offensive rebound, and the putback good for Ryan Moore. Moore, the leading scorer in this team now with 6. But it ends up being a 3-point possession for the Warriors, who lead this one by 13. There's an attempt on the other end. Crow in the paint couldn't get it to go. And now the rebound for Cruz. This one comes around the perimeter. As Covington with open lane, able to get to the basket, lays it up and in. Covington scores off the angle. Now, just like that, leads back to 15. Under 3 minutes left to go in our opening half of basketball. Crow nearly had it end up on the sideline. She's trying to get to the basket high off the backboard. Couldn't get it to go. Officials say that there is no call. Now a good look underneath. The score and a foul. And that's going to draw the ire of the Defiance College bench, as they're saying same thing happened on the other end of the floor. We're going to take a look at the replay here. See the good assist inside as Gully able to score. And now she's going to have a chance at a 3-point play. Jaden Gully now the chance to extend this lead. Free throw is good. So Gully in 2 trips has gone 2 to 3 from the line. see on our Defiance College scoreboard. Indiana Tech in front, 34-16. Mowen has it at the wing. She'll let fly from deep. Off the heel of the iron. Rebound's tipped around. Finally settles into the hands of Believe Moore. Gets the outlet. Here's Collins to Covington. Covington. Sidewinder three. That one's no good. Santasia Thomas, who checked in's got the miss. Thomas picked up a couple fouls early, trying to combat some of that size for the Warriors. There's an attempt high off the window. Jordan Wynn couldn't quite handle the rebound as she wanted to get the putback. Now Gully from midcourt gets it ahead for Madison Weiss. Weiss back to Gully. Now the entry pass comes into the paint, and they'll kick it right back out. Covington, a little hesitation. Can't get the floater. Jackets get the miss. Here's Mowen. Thought about stepping into the three. Trying to direct traffic now. Taylor Haynes come get the basketball. Minute 35 to go. Haynes steps up. Long two. Too strong. Gully's got the other miss. And now Santasia Thomas is going to pick up her third foul, just trying to reach for the rebound. Her third, team's fifth. That's going to put Indiana Tech in the bonus. We're going to walk to the other end of the floor, shoot a couple of free throws. Coach PA is going to take this time to have a conversation with the official. Free throw on the way. This one is good. Second attempt on the way. One off the mark. Mowen's got the miss. Jackets in the front court. Trying to make something happen. Here's the cutter. Mowen lost the handle under the basket. And this one is, I believe, just out of bounds as we take a look at the replay. Looks like no foul assessed. We're going to have, able to bounce back up is Gully. As she's going to make her way back to the sideline. Looks like just a little limp. Looks like she'll be okay. Looks like Kevin Tong, head trainer here for the Jackets, making his way over to the Indiana Tech bench, make sure he wasn't needed. So at the free throw line for the Warriors will be Jacqueline Cruz. First one you saw rim out. Cruz came into today. We look at the numbers. Again, 10 of 14 from the free throw line. Splits the pair there. Defiance was able to cut the lead to 10 for a moment at 26-16. Next 10 points have been scored by the Warriors. Mowen, little push with play on. Ball mishandled, unfortunately, for Smith. She's able to get it back. She'll lose the handle on the way to the basket. Defiance bench once again saying there's contact, no call, while there's been calls at the other end of the floor. 12 still to shoot for Defiance, 51 on our game clock. Trying to get it clear out for Wynn. It looks like under the basket. Instead, it's got to come up to the wing right side for Smith. Back to Haynes. Taylor trying to find someone. Here's Alley. Mowen back to Smith. Now Peyton Manning in for the first time. That one's going to be off the mark. Ball never hit the iron, but it went out of bounds as well. So kind of a double whammy for Defiance. It's going to be Indiana Tech ball. First appearance this afternoon for Peyton Manning, the freshman from nearby Swanton. Jackets trying to utilize all 9 of their bodies available today. Quick three's no good. Another offensive rebound and a putback for Ryan Moore. It's one thing we'll look at the half when we take a look at the stats. As Indiana Tech cleaning up on the boards, both ends of the floor. Here's Wynn. Officials saying no foul. Couldn't get the basket. Jordan stopped for a moment, was waiting for a call. And now we've got two officials with their hands up. You see it right there. Jordan, stop. Oh, there's nothing. I'm going to go on. Just missed the bunny. Foul is going to be called on Defiance at the end of the play on the rebound. It's going to be on Manning, her first. It's going to lead to Taylor Covington at the free throw line for Indiana Tech. First toss is good. Gets a second one. That one off the iron. 10 seconds for Defiance. Try to make something happen here at the end of the half. Mowen at the wing. Mowen now double teamed. Here's Wynn. Jordan Wynn's going to be called for the offensive foul. Jackets just can't have the first half end fast enough. As you see on the replay, stepping up, Jacqueline Cruz draws the foul. It's the second on Wynn non-shooting offensive foul and the player-controlled foul. Indiana Tech able to get the ball to half court. He rims out, and that's how our first half of basketball will end. 39-16. Indiana Tech leads this one at the break. We'll take a timeout. We'll run through some of the halftime numbers here on the Yellow Jackets Sports Network.
Most good things in life are simple. The same is true when it comes to our health and well-being. That's why Paramount Elite helps you medicare simply. Everything in life becomes a little simpler with Paramount Elite.
Hello, I'm Keita Diller, president of the Defiance College Purple and Gold Athletic Club.
And I'm Mark Diller. I'm a third-generation Defiance College supporter and also on the board of the Purple and Gold Club.
For nearly 50 years, we've been supporting the Yellow Jacket student athletes. Membership to the Purple and Gold Club is open to everyone, regardless if you attended Defiance College or not.
Membership fees are very affordable and include various levels of attendance privileges depending on your support level.
If you love seeing live and local college sports, we would like for you to join us. Just go to dcpurpleandgoldclub.com and register your name along with dozens of other like-minded Yellow Jacket fans.
We would love to have you join us. Thank you for supporting Defiance College Athletics.
What I've learned the most from golf is to have integrity in everything you say and do.
One of the biggest lessons of that sports impacts my daily life is discipline.
Be a champion of character, it just means to realize first that you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself.
Being a part of NAIA is something that I'm going to keep with me forever because it's not only made me a better athlete, but it's made me a better person.
The NAIA really just cares about their student athletes and just the experience in general at the school, and I think that's really important.
The NAIA stands for, has great core values. One that's most important to me is servant leadership. Being able to serve your community is a huge reason why I chose the NAIA.
I am a champion of character. I am a champion of character.
I am a champion of character.
I am a champion of character.
I am a champion of character.
At Mercy Health, we believe your health care should always revolve around you. So these days, it's not just about how we care for you, it's where. Because whether at our place or yours, or wherever your day takes you, we'll be there with compassionate, personalized care. No matter how the world changes, your health will always be our top priority. Mercy Health, primary care for the universe of you. Visit mercy.com to find a doctor near you.
Halftime here from the Wiener Center and Coach Marv Hohenberger Court. All Indiana Tech so far as the Warriors lead this one at the break 39-16. Scored the first nine of the afternoon. Got out to a huge lead. Defiance at one point had it cut to 26-16. Looked like they had some things figured out, but then Indiana Tech ends the opening half on a 13-0 run to lead this one again at the half, 39-16. Take a look at some of the numbers you see there on your screen. 39% from the floor for Indiana Tech in that opening half, 13 of 33 from the floor. Jackets just 7 made field goals today, 7 of 29. 2 of them have come from behind the arc. Well, they have yet to attempt a free throw, while Tech's gone 10 of 15 from the charity stripe. Turnover numbers decent, both teams. Defiance just 8 in that opening half compared to 4 for Indiana Tech. We wondered about the rebounds. Well, you see it there. Offensive rebounds, 9 for Indiana Tech, just 2 for Defiance. Total rebounds plus 10 for Tech in this one. Also up on assists, as you would imagine, having twice as many baskets and 11 fouls as a team committed in that opening half by the Yellow Jackets. Take a look at the individual numbers so far. Taylor Covington at her season average. Volume shooter today, 16 attempts, 6 of 16 from the floor, 15 points to go along with a couple assists and a rebound. Ryan Moore looks like well on her way to a double-double, 8 points and 9 boards at the half. Jaden Gully, who's been sidelined a couple of times with various injuries, so maybe thought she'd taken a shot to the mouth and had a bloody mouth, and then saw her kind of make her way to the bench late in that half. 7.6 rebounds for her. Defiance, it's been a struggle, did again. Had a small run in that second quarter to cut the lead to 10. Taylor Haynes, Jordan Wynn, both struggling from the floor. 2 of 5, as is everyone, with 4 points. Smith, Mowen with 3, Crow with 2, as we see 8 of the 9 available players have played so far this afternoon for the Yellow Jackets. So 39-16, your lead at the half. Take a bit of a timeout here. Come back when we get ready for the second half on the Yellow Jackets Sports Network. Second half just about ready to begin here from the Wiener Center. 39-16, Indiana Tech out in front of the Defiance College Yellow Jackets. Randy Roberts with you, flying solo this afternoon on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. It's going to be slim pickings the next couple of weeks here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Do have a men's game coming your way December the 30th. 2 p.m. start, I do believe. The men and Rochester Christian, he says with a question mark at the end. As the DC women, they're going to give up a basket to begin the second half as the backdoor cut. Good for Taylor Covington, who adds on to her afternoon. That's now points 16 and 17. Jacket women on or off for the next 2 weeks and then hit the road their next game. January the 3rd at UM Dearborn. They return home January the 7th against Madonna. It's next time we will see the DC women here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, as we'll get a foul. We're going to take a look at the replay here at the drive. Get a reach, couple of hacks there. And looks like the guilty party is going to be Jordan Wynn, who's going to pick up her third. It's going to send Madison Weiss, the junior guard from Albion, Indiana, to the free throw line, where her first toss is good. Weiss has played 11 games this year, just 3 of 5 from the line, but able to get both of those. Jackets, we mentioned at the break, yet to attempt a free throw. As Indiana Tech's come out with the first 4 points to begin this second half. Warriors comfortably in front, 43-16. Now Mowen is the entry pass inside to Wynn. She's going to be tied up. Arrow's going to stay with Defiance. They'll inbound, it looks like, from the baseline. We're going to take a look at the replay. As you see Moore able to reach in there. Jackets even more shorthanded than normal without the services of Shawnee Little. Been a mainstay of that starting lineup since coming this year, the freshman from Columbus. Salante Wright, one of 3 players out for the season due to various injuries. So it's been a tough year for Defiance, just health-wise. As there's nice move in the lane, the scoop shot good. Is reaching double digits is Moore, up to 10. As Tech adds on to that lead. It's Kayla Houston. Houston able to get to the basket, gets the left-handed layup. Jackets score now. They need some stops. Need a whole bunch of them, but it's going to start with one at a time. There's the drive, the kick, 3 off the iron. Moore with the offensive rebound between 2 defenders. That one rolls off the iron. Rebound is then knocked out of bounds, and it looks like the basketball will belong to the Yellow Jackets. Jackets after this one, as we said, they can stay fairly healthy or maybe get a few of their players back, have a chance at a couple winnable games when they return to the floor in 2026. There's an attempt high off the window, no good for Wynn. And now the Warriors. Covington, one-hands it all the way to the basket. Give her 19 this afternoon. And now ball's out of bounds on the side court. Jackets make their first change of the half. Azaria Smith, freshman from the Bahamas and IMG Academy in Florida. We'll see some action again. Pass up over the top. We'll find Thomas, and we'll get a whistle. And this is going to go on Defiance, as Coach P.A. thought there was a clean block from behind. Instead, the foul's going to go on Taylor Haynes. That's going to be her first. Jackets second of the quarter. That's Durbin Thomas will score her first point of the afternoon. It's actually her first free throw she's attempted this year. Now Gets both tosses. Draws some applause from that Indiana Tech bench. Mowen thought about the three, gets a kick out into the wing. Three ball off the side of the backboard attempted. It's no good. Indiana Tech now with a 2-on-1, and it's going to lead to the layup from Moore. Morris picked up her scoring here in the second half. Long pass ahead under the basket for Wynn. Misses the bunny. And Indiana Tech with it once again. Cruz able to bring it into the front court. Three ball. That one hits the iron. Offensive rebound. And putback scored by Covington. And we're going to have ourselves a timeout on the floor here with 6:36 to go in our third quarter. We want to tell you that our game today is brought to you by the State Bank. State Bank provides full-range financial services for consumers and small businesses, including wealth management, private client services, mortgage banking, commercial and ag lending. They operate a total of 22 banking centers, 19 in 9 Ohio counties, 1 in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and 23 full-service ATMs. We have 5 loan production offices located throughout the tri-state region of Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan. We're also brought to you by Metzger's Printing. Metzger's is your marketing solutions provider specializing in multi-format commercial printing, cross-media marketing, and fulfillment services. At Metzger's, we thrive on providing innovative solutions and quality service. We invite you to tour our site to get an idea of the tremendous range of services we offer. Now, the Warriors of Indiana Tech already had a comfortable lead, now beginning to run away with this one as we are 3.5 minutes deep into our third quarter. Now 53-18 stand the Warriors. These two will meet again in Fort Wayne coming up January the 31st. Jackets got off to a good start this year. Won their opener over at Wilberforce, 85-79. That was their first season opening win since 2021. Had back-to-back wins against Grace Christian, Great Lakes Christian in the purple and gold. That was expanded to both the women and men for the first time in its 50-year history. And unfortunately, it's been a losing streak since then, and now we're going to get a foul called on Indiana Tech away from the basketball. Jackets had a couple of tough D1 exhibitions in there as well. They've had 2 games in the span of 3 days at Eastern Michigan at Bowling Green. They dropped them 96-44 and 118-35. Just trying to get a little learning, a little exposure against some D1 teams. The inbound is going to be poked away. Since then, fell at Lawrence Tech and at UNOH in conference play. Sitting 0-6 in the conference, trying to get into the top 8 to qualify for the WAC tournament this year. Pass to the cutter, working inside, was deflected away. Hit off the floor and then kind of skated out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Jackets as they work with 15 on the shot clock. Inside to Houston. Houston under the basket. That one's poked away, and it's going to stay DC ball, much to the dismay of the Indiana Tech fans who made the trip here. Looked like maybe Thomas had poked it away. Down to 11 on the shot clock. Now some contact, fighting through a screen. Thomas is down. See the foul on Cruz here. You can see him going to go hip to hip with Santasia Thomas. Thomas able to get up, trying to stretch out that big frame. And it looks like she is going to be okay. Inbound to Thomas. Free throw line extended. Give the handoff to Haynes. Taylor Haynes. Haynes trying to get inside. Gets to Mowen in the corner. Down to 8 to shoot. Alley back out. Wing 3 on the way. That one is going to be short. Ball is Save from going out of bounds. Shot clock's going to expire. It's a good hustle play in the corner by Smith. Saved it to an Indiana Tech player, then stole it back, but unfortunately, officials deemed not a full possession change. Shot clock never reset. And so Defiance, guilty of the violation, will send the ball over to the Warriors. Here's Covington, pull-up jumper, free throw line, fills it up. Off a curl, able to knock down the 15-footer. Kayla Houston trying to step through a double team now to Taylor Haynes. Haynes in the lane, bangs her way in for a basket. Taylor Haynes up to, I believe, 6 now this afternoon. Trying to get this Jacket offense. 3 ball on the other end, no good. Another offensive rebound. That's been the story of this half. And now looks like a couple of free throws coming for the Warriors. Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor, so with the break, why don't we take a timeout here in the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
At Genesee Nutrition, it's our mission to support athletes like you with clean, powerful nutrition.
As a collegiate athlete myself, I know what it takes to perform at your best. That's why we created a protein bar that doesn't only taste good, it's actually good for you too.
Packed with 20 grams of protein, our bars help you recover faster, build muscle, and stay strong. Just what every student athlete needs. Grab a bar and live your life. Healthy, active, happy.
At Mercy Health, we believe your health care should always revolve around you. So these days, it's not just about how we care for you, it's where. Because whether at our place or yours, or wherever your day takes you, we'll be there with compassionate, personalized care. No matter how the world changes, your health will always be our top priority. Mercy Health, primary care for the universe of you. Visit mercy.com to find a doctor near you.
Officials used the timeout to head over to the scorer's table. I'm not quite sure what the discussion was during that stoppage. I think there may have been an extra timeout issued at some point here in this third quarter. So, scoreboard now showing Defiance with 2 timeouts remaining. Indiana Tech with all 4. So, there was a timeout called with about 6:36 to go in the quarter, which was said to be a media timeout, but I believe that might have been a DC timeout, and the official timeout happening now here with 4:59 to go. At any rate, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, as Indiana Tech is at the free throw line, and the lefty Avery Collins knocked down her first toss. 3 points now for Collins this afternoon, and she'll make it 4. She buries the second one. Jackets turn to Allie Mowen at the point, brings the ball into the front court. Here's Taylor Haynes. Haynes holds, finds Mowen again. Allie trying to get a little space. Handoff comes out to the wing, now back to her. Tell this offense, trying to get Allie an opening from behind the arc. She's a pretty good three-point shooter. Haynes on the drive, lost the handle. Pass comes up ahead, and the finish. An impressive one for Ryan Moore. Moore up to 14, trying to track down Taylor Covington, who leads everyone with 23. So Covington is outscoring Defiance by herself this afternoon. Another one knocked away, ball mishandled by Morgan Crow. It's out of bounds, and the Warriors will get the turnover. Now Indiana Tech will bring this one into the front court. Looking for Moore inside, couldn't find anything. Now they'll get to her under the basket. Good pass there from Smith, and they'll settle for the 3, and it's a good one as it's now 62-20. Covington up to 26 this afternoon. Jackets getting a little spacing, trying to find something on offense. Outside of a short spurt in that second quarter, have just been absolutely stymied by this top 10 defense in the country. Here's Santasia Thomas off the window, able to turn around and score. This Indiana Tech team's allowing just over 52 points per game, and they might improve on that average as we're going to get a foul on the drive. And it looks like Indiana Tech's going to get a couple of more free throws. DC foul's going to go on Santasia Thomas, her fourth. Looks like she will sit down as Jordan Wynn re-enters the contest. Taylor Covington will head to the line. First toss is good. Covington will get one more free throw. And that one will rattle around, but it drops through. Jackets bring this one into the front court. Crow with the runner. It looks like she's able to draw the foul. See Morgan Crow here getting into the lane. Offers up a shot, and she'll go to the free throw line. Indiana Tech foul on Gabby Ritchie, redshirt sophomore from Logansport, Indiana. The first toss is good. So Morgan Crow, 56% free throw shooter on the year. Has appeared in 8 of the 12 games, excuse me. Gets her first 2 points from the charity stripe. But Indiana Tech still comfortably in front here, under 3 to go in this third quarter. Now the lob over the top to the wing is going to end up with Ritchie knocking down the triple. Now Wynn, good bullet pass, but it went right through her hands. Indiana Tech with the run out, and the layup is good for Cruz. Taylor Haynes trying to beat everyone down the floor. Now Mowen, open look from behind the arc, hits the front end of the iron. There's one knocked away. Taylor Haynes gets the steal, and she'll get the score. Taylor Haynes trying to do the work. That's normally what we see Shawnee Little do again, is out. Now 69-26. Here's a 3-ball from the corner. That one a little too strong. Good box out and a rebound for Jordan Wynn. Haynes at the wing. Waiting for the entry. Waiting for someone. Now she'll step back. Long 2 is good. Jackets putting some points together here late in this third quarter. Now, loose ball on the floor, but it's going to end up in the hands of an Indiana Tech player's Ritchie. Thought she had her second triple. Now Crow leading the break to the basket. Gets the bounce and will score. See that pressure defense coming for Defiance. Indiana Tech able to break it. There's Ritchie at the wing. Comes around for Thomas. I'll reverse it to that left side. Now free throw baseline extended for Smith. There's the kick out. Ritchie again from deep. Can't get it to go. Jordan Wynn with another miss. We'll find Mowen. Jackets have had success late in this quarter when they push. There's Haynes at the wing. Wants a screener, runs away from it. Haynes with a little pivot, tried to bank it in off the angle. It's no good. Foul on the rebound's going to go on Wynn, trying to reach in and poke it away. That's the fourth on Jordan Wynn, second player with 4, also 5th team foul of the quarter. So we're going to walk to the other end and shoot a couple of free throws with 30 seconds to go in this third period. So Ava Smith back at the line. Smith's got 2 points, and it'll stay there as the first one hits the front end of the iron. Second one is good. 40-point lead for Indiana Tech. No one in the backcourt to get the inbound. Someone had to race back to get it. Now Mowen across the timeline. 26 seconds to go in the third. Mowen needs some help. Goes in the corner. Crow gets the entry pass inside. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Indiana Tech fouls on Jacqueline Cruz, her third, team's 4th. Last foul to give for the final 19.5 seconds of the quarter. There's Crow off the inbound, trying to find somewhere to go. Now to Mowen. There's Taylor Haynes at the wing. Haynes, her pass poked away. Indiana Tech with it. 4 seconds to go. They're able to quickly get it in. Shot is going to count at the horn. It is good from Gabby Ritchie, and it ends the third period. All Indiana Tech so far. And we're going to take a timeout here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Most good things in life are simple. The same is true when it comes to our health and well-being. That's why Paramount Elite helps you manicure simply. Everything in life becomes a little simpler with Paramount Elite.
Indiana Tech continues to lead now. They've extended it to 72-30 as we move to our fourth quarter. Take a look at some of the numbers after 3 quarters of action. The Warriors 47% from the floor, have struggled from behind the arc, just 5 of 19. Defiance continues to up that shooting percentage ever so slightly, up now near 30%. 13 of 44 have gotten to the free throw line now. Committed 5 turnovers in that third quarter as well. Warrior ball as we begin our fourth and final quarter tonight from the Wiener Center. Ball goes around the perimeter for Indiana Tech. See why them, Lords, Rochester Christian, top 3 teams right now. 3 ball is going to be off the mark. This one's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to Defiance. So Lords and Rochester Christian entered today, both 6-1 in conference play. Indiana Tech, the lone team in the conference in the top 25. Half game back at 5-1. Although Lords did receive some votes in the latest poll. You saw Lords come to town here recently. Looked pretty solid. 3 ball from the corner is going to be no good. Ball nearly knocked out of the hands of Maddie Moeller. Looks like some fresh faces. Seeing some court time for the Warriors here in this fourth quarter. Gabby Ritchie, she had a couple of made baskets at third, misses that one. Mowen at the wing, gives it up for Kayla Houston. Houston, a jump stop, lost the handle on the way up. Ball was knocked away. She ended up in a seated position. Coach P.A. wanted a foul, didn't get one. Instead, it's a basket on the other end as good ball movement leads to a bucket for Cruz. As Taylor Haynes walks this one into the front court. Haynes thought about the 15-footer. Picked up her dribble. He's got to give it off behind her for Mowen. Mowen, that long lob, goes inside. Jordan Wynn thought about pivoting around. Shot clock running down, so it's going to end up being a corner three and a big one for Allie Mowen. Mowen's been a consistent three-point shooter for the Jackets her 4 years here. Now the dribble, the left hand, that one's up no good. Wynn's got another miss. Jordan Wynn will more than likely lead the team in rebounding at the end of this one. And now it looks like a reach on a dribble drive here as we're going to take a look at the replay. See Crow trying to go between two defenders. As the Indiana Tech foul is going to go on Mueller. Sophomore guard from Lebanon. Lebanon, Ohio, I should say. Now Jackets trying to get another three. This one up no good by Monet McElroy. So McElroy, the 9th and final player in uniform to see some action today for the Yellow Jackets. Now the entry pass cut off. Defiance did a good job defensively. Dribble drive was there for Madison Weiss. Couldn't get it to go. Jackets able to bring the ball into the front court. Nearing the 7-minute mark of this one. It's a good look inside. Good pass. Good idea. Rare offensive rebound leads to a second opportunity. McElroy able to take it to the basket. Can't get it to go. Moore right there with a miss. She's able to bring it into the front court. Gets the lob ahead. And the score for Ava Smith. Coach Jesse Biggs of Indiana Tech looking at some of her options on her bench. Going a little bit deeper, finds someone, tells to get up and go check in. 11 to shoot for Defiance. Here's Haynes off the window, is able to bank it in. Now Indiana Tech uses a long pass ahead. Here's Smith. She'll give into the corner for Covington. Covington double team back to Smith. Smith turnaround, fills it up. $78-35 in favor of Indiana Tech. CNR Defiance College scoreboard. It's under 6 minutes left to play in this one. Haynes from the free throw line. Pass goes into the corner. Now trying to direct traffic was Mowen. Pass to the low block right side. End up going through the hands of Jordan Wynn. Now trying to stay away from trouble. Covington, and she'll get the basket to give her 30. And now Indiana Tech, I believe, using a timeout just to get some substitutions in. And we'll see what the officials elect to do here. They're going to take a quick timeout with 5.5 minutes left to play, so we can tell you that our game today also brought to you by Paramount Healthcare, a proud sponsor and health plan provider of Defiance College, offering a full range of health insurance plans and services to suit your health care needs. Paramount by ProMedica is health insurance by healthcare professionals. Find out more, ParamountHealthcare.com. We're also brought to you by Marco's Pizza, located on North Clinton Street. Marco's is there for you before or after for carry-out or delivery. Call, stop by, or order online for the latest deals. Make sure to download the Marco's app, where pizza is just a tap away. 5.5 minutes still left to play. 80-35, Indiana Tech trying to pick up win number 9 on the season. Defiance still be searching for that first conference win. It looks like losing skid will extend now to 6 games. Again, we've mentioned it a couple of times this afternoon. After this one, the Jackets will get a full 2 weeks off from competition, and then they will return to action with a chance to pick up a couple of wins. Nice job, Taylor Haynes. Stay in bounds. The problem is she went backward, and that's going to lead to a 10-second violation. Did a nice job turning around to stay on the court, but 10-second clock expired. January the 3rd will be the next game for the Yellow Jacket women at UM Dearborn. UM Dearborn, Madonna, each of the next two in the schedule. Right now, just one conference win. Shot clock is going to expire on Indiana Tech. Rebound went into the hands of Mowens. Officials didn't want to hold the play. Here's McElroy. McElroy unable, gets to the basket, unable to finish. That's stuck on the side of the iron. Now Indiana Tech with the opportunity. Shooter left open at the wing. Mowen just a split second late on the closeout as the three ball's no good. Just want to come into the front court with Mowen. Mowen leads at top of the key. Taylor Haynes. Haynes trying to pivot around. Still has a dribble. Will use it. Haynes to the wing. Has to get rid of the basketball. Back to Smith. Now her pass to the corner knocked away. Has tried to get it to Allie Mowen. 7 left on the shot clock. Kayla Houston back in the lineup now for Defiance. Jackets will have to inbound to the end of their bench. And are able to get it in, but it's going to be knocked away. And it's going to end up a layup on the other end after the steal and the score for Jade Carnahan. It's a freshman from Auburn, Indiana, and Lakewood Park Christian, able to get the basket. Now Houston with a left hand, can't quite get that one to go. I also see Kiera Lovelace in for the first time, the freshman from Westfield, Indiana, wearing number 32 for Indiana Tech. And a score there for Moeller. Jackets trying to get a little bit of spacing on offense. Step back three, that one off front of the iron. Rebound ends up into the hands of Morgan Crow. We'll get a whistle on her drive on the baseline. You're going to see the three-pointer off the mark. Crow has the miss. You see a little bump. Foul's going to be committed by Muller. It's going to be her second. Crow in the act of shooting will go to the free throw line where her toss is good. Crow gets a second one. That one good as well. Indiana Tech with the basketball following the free throws for Defiance. 3 players on one side of the floor, straight on 3. Still 14 on the shot clock. Might have been a little quicker than the Warriors wanted, but Defiance will get the miss. Crow leaving a pass in on the baseline. Houston facing the wrong way, gets the kick out. 3 balls no good. Houston would have turned the other way. She would have realized she had an open look at the basket. Instead, Indiana Tech gets the miss, and now the Warriors in the front court. Mueller able to get to the basket, can't get it. Second effort, a little too strong. Jordan Wynn with another miss. Wynn's going to find a guard as Smith brings it across the timeline. Azaria with it. Left side of the paint with that left hand, rolls off the iron. Put back, though, up and good for Kayla Houston. So the freshman forward from Columbus, Kayla Houston, now with 4 points this afternoon. Looks like she's got a nice cheering section down below. You see a handful of number 21 hoodies being worn. Bunny attempt no good for Indiana Tech. Defiance holding steady defensively. Now with 2 minutes to go in this one, Jackets have the basketball in the front court. Pass comes to the wing left side for Houston. Houston started to drive, a little hesitation. We'll get a blocking call. Mueller's going to pick up her third foul. Officials are going to say this is before the shot on the drive. So it looks like the Jackets will inbound under the basket. 20 on the shot clock with 1:37 to go. Jackets having some trouble on the inbound. Comes in to McElroy. McElroy forces some contact. It looks like she's going to go to the free throw line. So Monet McElroy, the junior from Strongsville, heads to the charity stripe. Monet 4 of 6 from the line so far this year. As Peyton Manning will see a little bit more playing time. Played a couple of minutes in that opening half. Free throw off the mark. McElroy will get one more. Second attempt is good. "90 seconds left to play in this one. Indiana Tech trying to go inside. They'll settle for pass to the cutter. It's going to be no good. Officials are going to say ball was kicked by one of the trail defenders, so the Warriors will inbound. As we'll see what our replay picked up there. And it looks like Peyton Manning, that left foot. As Indiana Tech gets it back. They'll go for the three. It's up and good for Maddie Mueller. There's Morgan Crow trying to answer for Defiance. Crow into the corner. So back out for Kayla Houston. Houston to Smith. Now to McElroy. She'll let fly under 10 on the shot clock. That's no good. Rebounds loose on the floor. Peyton Manning with it. Her baseline jumper can't get it to go. Ball is then out of bounds. We'll get a tie-up. Officials will say ball was tied up as both players fell out of bounds. Arrow favors Defiance. So Jackets should have it. Looks like with the tie-up, resets the shot clock to 20. Inbound comes in as McElroy. Let's fly from deep. That one's going to be off the mark. Indiana Tech with the miss. The reset of the shot clock. Difference of about 3 seconds between the game clock and shot clock. As Indiana Tech wants to give it to the cutter. So look inside. That one rolls off the iron. Manning's got another rebound. Peyton Manning able to bring this one into the front court. 15 seconds to go, and Defiance in no hurry to put up a shot offensively, as it looks like they will allow the final seconds to tick off. And I believe our final this afternoon will see Indiana Tech, ranked number 22 in the latest NAIA Top 25, pick up a win in the WAC as they defeat Defiance 88-40. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll run through some of the final numbers. We'll see if we get joined by Coach PA here on the Yellow Jackets Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Keita Diller, president of the Defiance College Purple and Gold Athletic Club.
And I'm Mark Diller. I'm a third-generation Defiance College supporter and also on the board of the Purple and Gold Club.
For nearly 50 years, we've been supporting the Yellow Jacket student athletes. Membership to the Purple and Gold Club is open to everyone, regardless if you attended Defiance College or not.
Membership fees are very affordable and include various levels of attendance privileges depending on your support level.
If you love seeing live and local college sports, we would like for you to join us. Just go to dcpurpleandgoldclub.com and register your name along with dozens of other like-minded Yellow Jacket fans.
We would love to have you join us. Thank you for supporting Defiance College Athletics.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
Tough one this afternoon for Defiance College. Yellow Jackets fall to 3-10 on the season, 0-7 in the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference as they fall to 22nd ranked Indiana Tech, 88-44 the Warriors. They'll improve to 9-3 overall and now move into a 3-way tie with both Lourdes and Rochester Christian at 6-1 with the win. Take a look at the final numbers on this one. Indiana Tech ends up 45% from the floor, going 31 of 69. The Jackets up that shooting percentage through the contest. Got off to a slow start, but ended up 27.5%. 3 of 18 from behind the arc, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Looks like 8 turnovers committed in each half. You see +9 in rebounds for Indiana Tech as well. As head coach Courtney P.A. joins us here. And coach, tough one. You knew it was going to be with Indiana Tech, one of the better teams in the conference. See you marking through those stats. So obviously a couple things kind of sticking out to you early on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I thought effort-wise we did a better job. I mean, Indiana Tech, give them all the respect. They're a great team, right? They're a great team. And we came out. We're short numbers today, but we competed.
Hey, kind of get off to that slow start, 9-0 early on, kind of battled back, and felt like had a span in that second quarter, cut it to 10, looked like a couple things were going, and then felt like that run to end the half kind of took a little bit out of your
Yeah,
team.
I mean, we had it in 10, and when we were in the timeout, we discussed that, like, hey, we're right here. It's really 5 possessions, right? And we fell apart a little bit, but then we brought it back. We're focusing on the next action.
And offensively, again, and a lot of things can be said with this, the shooting just wasn't there early. And again, it seemed like every time take a look at the numbers, that percentage goes up, but just again, kind of falling into that hole early.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. Like I said, turnovers early on. We always talk about what you can control. You can control your controllables, your attitude, your effort, your energy. Can't control the refs, even though I was giving them a mouthful today. Usually I let them do their job, but I was giving them a mouthful today. But definitely would have helped to be able to, complete plays on the line. But it is what it is.
Hey, see the individual numbers there. We'll look at Taylor Haynes ends up 12. Morgan Crow 8 and 5, and you see Jordan Wynn there. Just 4 points, struggled offensively, but ends up 12 rebounds today for you.
Yeah, Jordan, and I'm really proud of her defensive efforts on those rebounds because we do take pride in being one and done with our defense. With our defense, so proud of her for those 12 rebounds. Just didn't fall for her today. 2 for 7. If she would have knocked some of those down, she would have had the double-double. I always tell her she's a walking double-double. She just got to make the connection on the offensive side.
And meanwhile, for Indiana Tech, what can you say about Taylor Covington? Volume shooter, kind of knew it. Some of the numbers coming in, ends up with 30 against you today.
Yeah, Taylor's she's one of the best players in the conference, one of the best players in the country. She's a hooper for real. That girl can play some basketball, and it's just effortless. So kudos to her.
Well, it feels like you've gotten kind of the tough ones here in a run. Now you get a 2-week break from games. You're going to come back. Dearborn, Madonna.
Yep.
2 games that look very winnable on the schedule here, and a chance to really gain some momentum into 2026.
Oh, yeah. I think it's been a long semester, really, for anybody playing college basketball, men or women's side. And I think getting a break is going to be much needed for everybody. And then if we come back, it's go time. It's definitely go time.
That's head coach Courtney P.A. the Defiance College Yellow Jackets again on the short end this afternoon as the women fell to Indiana Tech 88-40. I believe that's going to wrap it up here from the Wiener Center this afternoon. We want to thank everyone for making our day possible. I want to thank Ken Rieker for all the work he does directing, and Curtis on the cameras, and, of course, the great staff here at Defiance. Can't thank Garrett Mansfield enough, and Tiffany Sawhorse, the AD, as well. So Indiana Tech leaves Defiance with a win. They knock off the Yellow Jackets 88-44. Our entire Yellow Jacket crew, and Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.